Hello class 10th. Welcome to all. So today we are going to start our next poem in this video. So the poem is How to Tell Wild Animals. How to Tell Wild Animals. And the poem is written by Caroline Wells. The poem is written by Caroline Wells. And through this poem, Caroline Wells is telling the qualities of some animals. She is telling the qualities, she is expressing, she is telling the quality of animals. These are wild animals, these are wild animals, and yes, you see is telling the qualities. So what are the qualities, what she wants to tell us? So we are going to know more when we are going to read the poem. So this is poem, and this poem is a humorous poem. Yes, you suggest some dangerous ways to identify or tell wild animals. So how can we identify wild animals? So when we are going to read the poem, so with each stanza, it is told us that this is the identification. If any animal you find, you saw, so what you can see, you can judge. You can judge this is the that animal. So how many animals are described here? How many identifications of the animals telling here? We are going to know. So let's start the poem. Poem 4, How to Tell Wild Animals by Caroline Wells, and about poet. So we are going to know more about poet. So you can see photograph, a picture of Caroline Wells. So now let's read more about Caroline Wells. Caroline Wells was an American writer who was famous for books based on mystery. She was writing books on mystery. She has a mystery work, mean in writing. So she born on June 18, 1862 in Rahway. And where is this Rahway? That Rahway is in New Jersey. And where is this New Jersey? This New Jersey is in America. So she was the daughter of William and Anna Wells. So her father name was William and mother name was Anna Wells. So her famous work are at the sign of the Phoenix. So her famous works are, yes, you also described here. And were her works were there? This is Phoenix, and it was published in 1896. Next one is the Jingle Book. It is published in 1899. The Story of Betty. This book is also published in 1899. She died at the Flower Fifth Avenue Hospital. Flower Fifth Avenue Hospital in New York City in 1942. So now the introduction of the poem. So what the poem is about and what the poem is telling us. So in the poem, the poet has explained the characteristics of various wild animals in a very funny way. So in the poem, the poetess Caroline Wells is telling us about the various animals, and she is telling us the identification of the animals. So she has used language in a way that it generates humor. So there she used the language, and that language is an interesting language. Through his her language we are getting, and she is telling us in a very humorous and very comic way. So she is introducing the reader to various kinds of wild animals like Asian lion, Bengal tiger, deer, apes, explaining each of the animals in a very humorous way. So she is going to tell us, she is going to express, she is going to she is going to tell the identification of the language, sorry, of the animals of a wild animals. So let's start. We are going to start from the line. If ever you should go by chance to jungle in the east. Yes, the poetess is saying. If you got a chance to go to the jungle of the east. Yes, you what if and if there should to you advance and you are going ahead in the jungle of the east. So what you can find? You can find a large and tawny beast. So you can find there a tawny beast. So what is the mean of tawny? Tawny mean yellowish brown color beast. You can find there, and that animal is a large animal, and that animal has a yellow color, brown color. So if he roars at you, if that beast roar at you, you can die. You are dying. Yes, you will know. You will know. It is a Asian lion. So after that, you can find. You can yes, you understood. You can understand that is a lion. And which lion is this? This is Asian lion. So this is our stanza first. So now the turn goes to which literary device used in the stanza first. So first of all, you are going to yes, you know about the rhyming scheme. What is the rhyming scheme in the stanza? Yeah, what is the rhyming scheme in the whole poem? So the rhyming scheme. This is chance, this is east. So chance and east both are the different. So A, B. Advance, it is same with chance. So this is again A. Beast, it is yes, you match with B. So this is B. So A, B, A, B. Dying line, this is A, C, C. So the rhyming scheme of the poem is A, B, A, B, C, C. Show enjambment. So what is the meaning of enjambment? When a poem line ends and without any full stop, without any full stop, without any finishing. So that is called enjambment. So you can see all lines are not finished with full stop. So the just line, last line has a full stop. That is enjambment in each and every line. So what is the meaning of assonance? So assonance mean when we are using a vowel sound again and again in a particular line, that is called assonance. So what literary which sound is used in the yes line, that is o, you should go, you should you roars. So o is assonance here. And this is next one is what is there. So we are not knowing more about this allusion. So, writer poetess is telling us, not in reality in the jungle. She is telling us just only the illusion. Okay, so next one is there. Or if sometime when you roaming around, when you are going here and there, and when you are going in the jungle, so a noble wild beast greets you. So what will be there? A noble wild beast greets you. So animal will welcome you. If you are going ahead in the jungle, so you will find another animal, and that animal, what is that animal? It is there written here. Now the poetess is going to tell the identification of that animal. So what is the identification? That animal had black strips on his yellow body, on his yellow ground. So just notice if he eats you. It may be that tiger can kill you. That tiger can eat you. This simple rule may help you to learn. If that tiger is going to kill you, if tiger is going to eat you, then you can find, you can learn, you can understand that is a tiger, and that is a Bengal tiger. So rhyming scheme of the so poem is same, and alliteration is used here. And what is the roaming round? So in this one, roaming round, rr is alliterated. So this is uh, alliteration. And assonance also, that is o. Now the next one is that if strolling forth, if you are going ahead, जंगल में आप और आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, ये beast you be, तो व्यू, तो आप एक और टाइगर, एक और beast को देखोगे, who hide with spots is peppered, और उसकी बॉडी के ऊपर स्पॉट्स बने होंगे. So as soon as he has leapt on you, okay, that leopard will leap on you, that leopard will jump on you, you will know it is the leopard. So you will find, अगर आपके ऊपर वो कूदता है, that is leopard. It will do no good to roar with pain. It will do no good to roar with pain. तो उस वो आपको कुछ दर्द नहीं देगा. He will only lap and lap again. वो बार बार उछलेगा, कूदेगा. So literary device in the poem also the same. Or if sometime when roaming around. Okay, sorry. Yeah, yeah. If when you are walking around your yard, you meet a creature there. So you are moving here and there, and you will find another animal. That animal, what it is written here? That animal can hug you, and with the hugging of him, it can kill you. So be sure it is a bear. So that is a bear. If any hug is there, any animal is hugging you and very hardly, that is a bear. If you have any doubts, I guess he will give you just one more caress, a gentle touch. And yes, you with the fur of the hair of the bear's body. So these bear's body uh, fur are very gentle. So the identification of bear is, this is a gentle hair. It has gentle air, and next is it has, yes, it can kill you with the hugging. So here is a literary device is used the same. Next one is though to distinguish beast of prey. So there are two animals, and these animals there is a distinguish. What is the difference? And novice. Novice means someone new to work. Might non plus be confused. So don't be confused. The crocodile you always may. So if you are going to see a crocodile, the tell from the hyena. So there are two. One is crocodile and one is hyena. So hyena come with merry smiles when hyena is going to kill a prey. When hyena is going to kill uh, any animal, then that time he was smiling. But if they weep, they are crocodile. And who if any other animal is there, that animal will cry. That is crocodile. So, the true chameleon is small, a lizard sort of thing. A chameleon can be fine. This is a small lizard thing. This is a small lizard type thing. He has not any ears at all. Does not have ears. It does not have wing. There is nothing on the tree. This chameleon you see. You can see this chameleon on a tree. So this was our poem. Up to here we have done. So now thank you. Have a nice day.